get to Purcellville Fieldhouse. This is going to be a good one here tonight as Northwestern takes on Southern Nazarene in Game 2 of our Great American Conference doubleheader. Southern Nazarene comes in at 6-0 on the season, ranked 5th in the latest NCAA Division II polls. Your Northwestern Rangers, again, are 1-3, but coming off of their first victory of the year on the latest Colorado swing after they defeated Metropolitan State 69-65 before falling to Regis 77-60. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll preview the men's game after this. This is Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here from the Pulse.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Is your flooring boring and outdated? Then you need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all. Hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet. Put quality first.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oil field supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
The Rusty Bucket Floral Design offers one-of-a-kind arrangements for weddings, funerals, holidays, and all those special occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Stephanie Eaton at 327-3600 today.
Looking directly at us.
And welcome back to the Exotic Heatwave pregame show for the men's game. Let's turn it over now to Jacob Bogus, who's got head coach for Northwestern, Sean Durden.
Dustin, I'm over here with head coach Sean Durden of the Rangers. Coach, you bring in the number 5 team in the country. Tell us what your approach to this game is right now.
We know how good they are. We know how good we can be, and we're just excited to have them at home. They haven't beat us here, and but we respect them, I guess is what I would say. The approach is we respect them, but we know what we can do, and we're just excited for this opportunity.
Awesome. You get a great performance from J.J. Moore in Colorado. Great trip for you guys. You split it. Just give us your initial thoughts about that trip and what it did for your team.
It was good to get a win. I mean, we play a lot of games on the road to start the year, and again, having the number 5 team coming here for our first home opener, we know we had a tough schedule ahead of us, but I know JJ and those guys can perform. I thought Trayvon played well on the road, and I think it just did good for our confidence to know that we can win, and it's not just being on the road.
Awesome. Good luck tonight. Back to you, Dustin.
All right, thanks to Jacob Bogus having a chance to track down Sean Durden before this one tonight. Again, just under 8 minutes to go before we tip this one off. Southern Nazarene, you heard it, folks. Top 5 team in the nation. They're 6-0. And if we sit there, we've talked about them a lot this week. In fact, we had the Northwestern Coaches Show Full Court Press on Wednesday live from McDonald's. We know all about Southern Nazarene, no question. This is a team at 6-0. Here are their wins on the season. Nebraska Kearney, who's 3-2, they won that one 88-69. They defeated Washburn 78-64, who's 4-1. UCO, a team that Northwestern lost to earlier in the year by 8. They beat them by 30. They beat Oklahoma Christian by 29. They beat Midwestern State, Arkansas, Fort Smith. Their most recent win, 84-78. I guess when I say all this, Jacob, we've given a lot of credit to Southern Nazarene. And, rightfully so. They're top 5 in the nation. Again, they're 6-0 undefeated. But, we have won 4 of the last 5, and Northwestern plays extremely well against Southern Nazarene here in this building.
Yeah, with that 53-52 win last February on the 17th, you just kind of expect the Rangers to play extremely well in this building against this team. Historically, the Rangers do play well in this building because, one, Alva brings the heat when it comes to the pit. That's one thing that we have an advantage of over the SNU Crimson Storm right now is we have a great crowd in here tonight.
Yeah, we do. And again, since the Great American Conference, or the inception of the Great American Conference, when you look at it, these two teams, the series is actually tied between the two, 6-6. But here's the difference. It is actually 5-1 Northwestern leading that here in Alva.
Yeah, and then, it just speaks to the crowds that we get here, and the Rangers really take pride in defending home court and just think it's really tough on the Crimson Storm whenever they have to come in here each year.
No, it really does. And again, let's take a look at some of the numbers here for both teams on the what you'd call the tail of the tape for Northwestern and Southern Nazarene. Southern Nazarene, a team that can flat out score, folks. They average 80 points per game. Northwestern right at 70.5. Field goal percentage, 46.5 for Southern Nazarene, 44.6 for Northwestern. Rangers do shoot it from beyond the arc a little bit better, 40% to 38%. Free throw line, 78% for the Rangers, 71% for Southern Nazarene. But the Southern Nazarene has the advantage in rebounding, +7 in assists. One thing that I'm impressed with is the assist to turnover ratio, 17-11.
Yeah, extremely impressive when the Crimson Storm is only giving the ball back to their opponents at 11 times a game. That's NBA stuff. That is NBA efficiency when it comes to the Crimson Storm. That is one thing that the Rangers are going to have to try. They're going to have to try and force those turnovers, really get them out of their game plan, and get it back into ours.
And again, turnovers just 11 on the season as far as what the Crimson Storm average per game. They do average nearly 8 steals per game, and here's another big statistic, 5 blocks, and those blocks courtesy of the big guy inside, the 6'11", 250-pound senior from Hutchinson, Kansas, Noah Starkey. Again, he's fantastic. We know all about him. He was the Defensive Player of the Year a year ago.
Yeah, and currently leads the conference in blocks, I believe, with 11. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Noah Starkey, he is 6'11". I'd say closer to 7 foot. Extremely large human being, and he's really smart when it comes to defense.
Yeah, actually, he's got 16 blocks on the season, so that's what is even more impressive. Again, Noah Starkey, and he was third in the Great American Conference in blocks a year ago. And here's the thing: not only do they have the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, not only that, they have the reigning Offensive Player of the Year. Jacob,
in the match with Jonathan Dunn, one of the best. As a sophomore, he is a junior now, and you pair him along with Micah Spade, number 3, the point guard. Those two are a dynamic scoring duo for the Crimson Storm.
No, they really are. And then you have to look at a guy, Micah Spade, one of my favorite players, who I think is probably one of the most underrated players in the entire Great American Conference at the guard spot. Averages 14 points a game. He's got 84 on the season. Averages almost, he's also a very good rebounding guard with just over 5 per game, has over 11 steals, and not only this, the guy can absolutely distribute the basketball. 41 assists, averaging nearly 7 per game.
Yeah, and that's one thing with Micah Spate. He is more than willing to give the ball. He's going to get his points. He knows it. They're going to become opportunities. He's going to get wide open threes that are created from Jonathan Dunn and Noah Starkey doing a lot of the work, and he's just there to get those points, and he's very efficient in his basketball game.
When you look at some of the other guys, we talked about Dunn, we talked about Spate, Starkey. That seems to be the big 3 for Southern Nazarene, but you look at some of these other guys that start. Chris Stevens is another guy that's a very good player. R.J. Palmer, who goes at 6'7", 220, the team's best rebounder. Got to find a way to get a body on him if you're Northwestern. Again, he averages just about 8 points per game, but nearly 7 boards, nearly 2 assists per game, and shoots it at 45%. And also, beyond the arc, he's 40% as well from three. Again, this is a very good three-point shooting team that Southern Nazarene's going to bring to the table. 38%. Dunn right at about 38%. Spate can shoot it at 37%. Logan Hicks, their best three-point shooter, right at 40%. R.J. Palmer's at 40%. Ashton Charles, a guy off the bench who we'll see tonight, probably later on throughout the first half, shoots it at 39%. And Chris Stevens is at 72%. He's just 5 of 7, though, on the season. So I guess I say all this, and everybody seems to probably listen and think, well, how does Northwestern have a chance tonight? Well, the Rangers are at home. They're a very good basketball team. They're a very talented basketball team. The record may not show it as far as how good of a team this can be. And they're very well coached, though. And then plus you have these people behind me, which is be the sixth man here this evening.
Yeah, and the Rangers, you really got to take advantage of playing in Percival Fieldhouse. They love it. We always play better in here. SNU obviously has had their troubles, and one thing you do have to take advantage of, I do believe we are missing Quaylen Newton from SNU today, and that's a huge advantage for Northwestern in terms of having another big body from SNU to guard.
Yeah, and again, typically I think Chris Stevens would probably not start if it were my guess. I mean, again, I can't speak for Adam Bohawk and his team, but my guess would be if Quaylen Newton was available, he would start for Chris Stevens. And again, I mentioned it, for the last 5, Northwestern has won. We go back to last season here in Alva. It was the bank 3 from Brandon Green from just deep beyond right wing. They won 53-52, lost on the road in Bethany 82-73, but then they won the 3 previous matchups, 67-64, 66-64, and 79-65. And you see, folks, how close of a game these games are. They're always within usually a few possessions and also within single digits. Don't expect this one, I think, to be a blowout here tonight.
No, always hotly contested between these two teams. Extremely publicized game between these two. Probably one of the top games in the Great American Conference this week.
And again, I think the big guys inside, Bryce Cashman's obviously going to have to stay out of foul trouble. He's going to have a tough go of it tonight with Noah Starkey. I'm anxious to see that matchup. Trayvon Andres as well inside. But I think David Thornton and Joseph Moore are 2 key guys for me. Joseph Moore, we know, can flat out score. He's actually leading the team in scoring with over 17 per game. Right behind him is Trayvon Andres with 16. So again, the Rangers are going to have to play very well tonight to get this win here at home. And again, hopefully this crowd can be a part of this and make this a very fun and kind of a tough atmosphere this evening for Southern Nazarene. So we're going to take a timeout, folks. We're going to come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip between Northwestern and numbers 5 Southern Nazarene after this break. You're listening to Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Pulse 105.7.
Alva State Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank, family owned and operated, member FDIC. With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
Here at Bank Central, we pride ourselves on providing the technology you need to make your banking experience easier. Start by downloading our mobility app. It will make all your transactions quick and easy. The latest update allows you to block transactions on your Bank Central debit card, receive alerts, schedule transfers between accounts, and log in with your fingerprint using Touch ID. That's the latest on our newly updated mobility app. Download it today for free. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC. Visit us today at bcna.com.
Hi, this is Adam Jordan with Beatles Nursing Home. At Beatles, we understand that making decisions about your future or the future of your loved ones can sometimes be difficult, but we are here to make the process as pleasant as possible. Life does not slow down when you come home to Beatles. For many residents, it's all new beginning, full of activities and fun. We strive to provide compassionate and comprehensive health care in a Christian environment. For more information or to schedule a visit, give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by 916 Noble Street in Alva.
And welcome back to Ranger basketball here on the Pulse 105.7. Dustin Goodenow alongside Jacob Bacchus, Montana McCullough, our in-studio producer and engineer this evening. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by the Rusty Bucket of Alva. This is how the starting lineup will look for the opposing team, the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm. They'll start a 6'6 senior forward, number 1, R.J. Palmer, a 5'10 junior guard, number 3, Micah Spate, a 6'4 junior guard, number 13, Chris Stevens, a 6'4 junior guard, number 25, Jonathan Dunn, and the final starter, 6'11", 250-pound senior center, number 32, Noah Starkey. Southern Nazarene is coached by Adam Bohawk in his 10th season. Graduated from Nebraska. He's on his career at Southern Nazarene, 206 and 108. For Northwestern, this is how the Ranger starting lineup will look. A little bit of a switch tonight, as Joseph Moore will be in there for Jack Peck. They'll start a 6'5 junior forward, number 2, David Thornton, a 6-foot junior guard, number 3, A.J. Jones, a 6'11 redshirt junior center, number 11, a 6'1 redshirt senior guard, number 22, Joseph Moore, and the final starter for Northwestern tonight, the 6'8", 240-pound senior center, number 33, Trayvon Andres for Northwestern. Again, I've been looking forward to this one for a while, and I got to tell you, the one thing about it that's tough for Northwestern, I honestly would hate to open with the number 1 team in the conference, with the team not returning your key nucleus.
Yeah, you obviously would like to see this matchup a little later in the season, but also it does give you a good test, and it could be a turning point in the season for you.
It is. Opening tip is won and controlled by Northwestern. Jones will bring it into the front court to Moore. Has it right wing. Now to Jones. Rangers will reset this possession. Jones dribbles the right wing, hands off to Moore. Now to Andres. Back to Jones, right wing. Tries to go baseline. He's cut off. That time by Micah Spate. Jones to jumper in the paint. That one's no good. Rebound pulled down by R.J. Palmer. He'll hand to Spate, and Southern Nazarene has their first possession. We played 30 seconds. No score between the Crimson Storm and the Rangers. Here's a three-point basket from Stevens, and that one's off no good. Pulled down by Trayvon Andres.
Really down there. I think that was part of the defensive game plan for the Rangers.
Thornton has it. Cross-court pass to Moore. Goes off of his hands, and that's a steal. Jonathan Dunn comes out of there with it all the way to the rim and scores with the right hand. And Southern Nazarene strikes first, 2-0.
Not a good pass there by Thornton. Jonathan Dunn was sitting there reading it.
Boy, that's a guy who doesn't need a whole lot of help offensively, I'll tell you that. Jonathan Dunn, again, averaging 20 points per game. That's his 9th steal of the year. He scored 120 points on the season. Moore drives in, right-handed floater. That one's left short. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Cashman, and he scores with the left hand. We're tied at 2.
Great job by Moore to get into the paint right there. Cashman, just kind of an opportunity point. That was a walk right there, missed by the refs.
Stevens, left wing. They're going to leave him alone, let him shoot. Out to Spate. Spate looking for Starkey. Double team comes. We get a whistle and a foul inside. And I think this is going to go against David Thornton.
Yeah, a push. I mean, probably gives up about 70 pounds right there. Maybe not the call you're looking for.
18:31 to go after the first foul. That was against David Thornton. Here's the three-pointer for Stevens from the left wing, and he hit it. Stevens now 6 of 9 on the season. As he hits a 3, they're 1 of 3. Excuse me now. 1 of 3 now from beyond the arc. It's 5-2 Crimson Storm. Moore, left wing. Now here on the near side to Trayvon Andres. Andres picks up his dribble. Now to A.J. Jones, under 10 to shoot. Jones quickly goes by Spate, out to Moore. Left wing, left corner for 3. That one's an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Palmer. He'll hand to Spate. Spate will bring it up into the front court. Spate, he fires from 3, and that one's off the back iron. Starkey missed the tip-in with the left hand. Palmer goes back up with it. Knocked out of bounds by Trayvon Andres. It'll stay with the Crimson Storm.
Great job by Bryce Cashman. One thing that we were talking about in the evolution of his game is he's got to go straight up, and right there, all he did was hand straight up.
Spate to inbound to Stevens. Another wide open 3, and Stevens hit it again. 8-2. As Stevens is now 2 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Rangers are obviously going to have to honor his three-point shooting right now. I know he hasn't shot that many on the season, but obviously he's shooting it at a very impressive clip right now.
Yeah, come into this one just 5 of 7, but that's still 71%. Jones has it. He's trailed by 6. Moore now with it, guarded by Spate. It's a screen from Cashman. Uses the screen to his left, pulls it just inside the left wing. It's no good. Starkey pulls down the board. He'll hand to Spate. Southern Nazarene with the ball. Spate Has it top of the key, guarded by Thornton to Stevens, right wing. Gets a screen from Palmer. Stevens had another look at it, didn't take it. Drives in, kicks it back out to Spade here on the near side. Now up ahead to Starkey. Goes off of his hands to Jones as he saves it to Thornton. Turnover, Southern Nazarene. Thornton wants to run, looking inside, all the way in, and missed the enclosed shot off the glass as he left it short.
Thornton had Bryce Cashman wide open underneath the basket right there. Easy dump, probably easy dunk for Bryce Cashman.
Yeah, that's one you've got to dish off. I completely agree. Cashman throws that one down. As now a three-pointer for Dunn. That one's off the front of the rim, no good. Hits the shot clock, and that's going to be out of play, and it'll go back over to Northwestern.
Even though that was a quick shot by Dunn, it's still a good shot by Dunn. Pretty much, you've got to have a hand in his face at all times.
Do a 38% three-point shooter. He's 14 of now 38 on the season from three. Southern Nazarene, 5 of the first 7 shots have been beyond the arc. Moore dishes back off to Cashman. 2 again off the glass.
With a lot of contact, he's still finished. He's going up strong every time he gets the ball right now.
Well, all of a sudden, Bryce Cashman really picked it up against Regis. You're seeing him kind of pick up where he's left off. It's 8-4, Crimson Storm. Stevens, left wing three. That one's no good. Cashman pulls down a board.
Cashman really making a great impact in this game so far.
Jones here on the near side. Has it. Andres dribbles all the way in. Left-handed floater. That's a bad shot at the time as it was forced. Palmer had pretty good defense. Rebound was pulled down by Southern Nazarenes. They get it to Spate. Spate mismatch here. Spate on Cashman. Okay, he goes right by Cashman for the right-handed floater around the rim and in.
Not much Bryce Cashman can do right there. You can't expect him to guard a very quick guard like Micah Spate like that.
No question. Mismatch on that. Southern Nazarenes. 10-4, Crimson Storm. Jones has it, drives in the paint all the way in, left-handed. Wild shot is no good. Cashman pulls down the board, goes back up with it. Missed the shot, but he's bumped and fouled. As he grabbed the board, that's his third already, and that leads us to immediate timeout. 15:27 to go from Alva. Southern Nazarene leads Northwestern 10-4. This is Ranger basketball, brought to you by Older Drug from the Pulse.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are our friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being our hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
November is a great time to add a little nitrogen to your wheat crop, as well as control some of the weeds and grasses in your fields, such as joint grass and sheet. Here at the Alva Farmers Co-op, they work to provide winter services to you in a timely manner. Please give Matt a call at 580-216-1413, Rick at 580-327-7383, or Merle at 580-430-6005, or come by their main office in Alva on the corner of 4th and Barnes so they can help you profit more your next harvest. The Alva Farmers Co-op would like to wish everyone a blessed holiday season. 15:27 to go, first half from Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Southern Nazarene leads Northwestern 10-4. Dustin Goodnow here with Jacob Bogus. Early, Southern Nazarene has the lead, Jacob, but boy, Bryce Cashman has played well inside. Rangers struggling from the field, though.
Yeah, Bryce Cashman, he's having a lot of success 2 for 2 from the field. He's the one that has only made a field goal for the Rangers. You got to think that maybe we need to start getting more into the paint, maybe get him open.
Cashman to the foul line. That one hits the back iron, falls off. Cashman was 4 of 5 before that last free throw on the season at 80%. Now make it 4 for 6. Second free throw is up and good. Cashman, his 5th point of the evening. It's 10-5. Spate will bring this one up. Here on the near side, into the hands of Logan Hicks, who's checked in. Hicks to Dunn, left wing, guarded by Jack Peck. Now he'll pull up for a long-range three. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Starkey. And it'll go back over to Northwestern.
And you can see that the Rangers right now are doubling Noah Starkey on those offensive boards. They don't want him to get involved in that aspect of the game.
Bryshon Bryant will check in. Thornton will exit. So Cashman and Thornton have exited. And Jones will bring it up for Northwestern. Looking to trade Andres. Working against Starkey. This is down to Bryant, and Bryant actually falling is the defender, Ashton Charles, but they're going to whistle him for the foul.
Ashton Charles, he's probably given up about 40 pounds. And Bryson Bryant, probably just a part.
Team foul, inbounds pass, tries to get it to Andre. Knocked away as Charles comes out of there with it to Spate. Quickly up ahead to Logan Hicks. Hicks into the front court, drives on Peck. His shot is swatted away. What a block from Jack Peck. Quickly up ahead to Andres. Andres all the way in. We get a whistle and a traveling call against David Andres. He couldn't control that one.
Yeah, it's tough there on Andres to catch that ball in stride and make the basket right there. 6'8", you really don't expect him to dribble the ball up the court.
Oh, and that's a tough play right there again. That's a turnover against Northwestern. Looked like they may have had a run for either at least a dunk or a layup. But Jack Peck on the other end, picking up that block, that was pretty impressive. I gotta say so myself.
Jack
that was
Peck
his first
very sneaky athlete.
Yes. So Fate will bring it up for Southern Nazarene. Has it left wing. Now to Charles. Charles top of the key. Over to Dunn, right wing. Guarded by Jack Peck. Now to Starkey. Now to Hicks, right corner. He'll fire for three. That one's too strong. Starkey pulls down the board. Now, into the hands Hicks to Charles. Charles, he fires from three, left corner. That one's too strong, no good. Jack Peck pulls down the board. It's already 9 threes taken from Southern Nazarene. Jones drives by Dunn, kicks it out more, left corner three. That was too strong, no good. Bryson Bryant pulls down the offensive rebound to Jones. Left wing three. That one's too strong, no good. Bryant tries to come up with the rebound again, but reached over the defender that time, and we'll go back the other way.
Yeah, he just didn't have the position there to get that offensive rebound. You got to applaud the effort and the hustle. Just didn't get the right call.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that if you're a head coach, you're going to live with because of how hard Bryant's working to get the loose ball.
Yes.
10-5, Southern Nazarene. Low-scoring game here in Alva so far. Dunn has it top of the key. Looking for a screen from Starkey. He's got it. Drives to his right all the way in. The floater is good off the glass with the right hand. And what a play from Jonathan Dunn.
Very tough because you had Bryson Bryant coming over the top to block that shot.
Dunn now with 4. 12-5. Peck has it right corner. Dips it inside to Bryant. His turnaround layup is good.
Great screen on the backside there by J.J. Moore.
Nice quick find from Jack Peck inside. Rangers back within 5. Charles dips it inside to Starkey. Double team comes. Kicks it back out Hicks. Left wing for 3, and Hicks hit it. Got to get a hand in that guy's face. He's now 12 of 29 from beyond the arc. He's one of the top shooters on this team. Boy, the one thing about Logan Hicks is a guy who's already played at the Division II level. Spent his first 2 years at Midwestern State, where he averaged just under 11 points per game.
And Midwestern State has always been a great program.
So Isley Swain will check in for Northwestern now. The freshman from the UK. He'll bring it up. Dribbles to his left, working against Hicks. Gets a screen from Cashman, hands back to Bryant. Bryant dribbles to his left, loses control of this one. Charles comes out of there with it. Here's a break. Charles all the way in. Euro steps his way in for the right-handed layup. And Southern Nazarene now leads by 10. 17-7, Crimson Storm. Swain, it's a screen from Cashman. Dribbles to his right. Stops, back to Cashman. Cashman nearly loses that one. Out to Peck, left wing, 3. That one's too strong, no good. Bryant has the rebound tipped out of his hands and out of bounds, and it'll stay with Northwestern.
Northwestern, if they want to get back in this game, they have to control the tempo. Southern Nazarene has controlled it the entire game.
Oh, they really have. I mean, this is one thing you see from the scouting report. This is a team that doesn't beat themselves, are extremely solid defensively, and you can't take bad shots because they'll turn it into points the other way, which we've already seen them do a couple times this evening.
And you know why? They're ranked number 5 in the country for a reason.
Moore with the right-handed floater. That one's no good, and we get a whistle and a foul, and I think this is going to go against... Well, actually, it's going to go against Southern Nazarene. Zach Johnson, his first personal, 3rd team foul.
It looked like as Bryce Cashman was going up for the rebound, came up underneath him. Tough play.
A lot of bodies have hit the floor here in the first 7 minutes. As the inbounds pass Northwestern will inbound. It'll be Isley Swain. .27 to shoot. Out to Cashman. Boy, Cashman actually thought about the three for a second.
Two from the field. He might as well, Dustin.
Swain dribbles in, has it. Left elbow, back out to Peck. Pass is stolen away. That's Jonathan Dunn comes out of there with it. Dunn all the way in for the handed layup, and it's good, and it's 19-7. And Coach Durden wants a time. So Coach Durden wants a timeout. We'll take it with it. 4:01 to go here in Alva. 19-7. Southern Nazarene leads Northwestern. This is Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Here's to the ones, their family, something meaningful. Those who want to go on vacation, the ones who hope to retire one day, those who want true financial freedom. At E&J Financial, they can help you achieve that. They focus on building long-lasting relationships that will educate and inspire their clients to true wealth. Let E&J Financial show you the difference, because at E&J Financial, they're investing in your future. Visit them at one of their 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva.
Looking to keep that beautiful summer tan through the fall and winter? Then you need to plan your visits to Exotic Heatwave and take advantage of our 24-hour tanning. No matter your schedule, Exotic Heatwave can give you access to Alva's best tanning facilities. In fact, all NWOSU students who present their student ID receive discounts on monthly tanning packages. Custom color spray tans are also available by appointment. Call Exotic Heatwave today at 580-327-4328 or stop by the salon at 1016 Noble in Alva. Keep that summer glow all season long with Exotic Heatwave.
12:01 to go here till halftime. Southern Nazarene 7. There's been a little bit of a lid on the basket for Northwestern, Jacob, but let's give Southern offensively they are. They've made it tough on the Rangers tonight.
Yeah, they're denied on the ball. They're not letting those passes on the perimeter. But the Rangers have had success getting Bryce Cashman going in the low post.
Brady Mulkey has checked in. The 6'7", 215-pound junior from Royce City, Texas, making his 7th appearance. As Isley Swain has it, looking for Jack Peck. He's got it to him, guarded by Dunn. Bounce pass to Andres, left elbow. Spins, tries to go baseline. He's cut off. Back out to Peck. Peck dribbles, and his pass is stolen away on the baseline by Hicks. Hicks quickly up ahead. Gets it into the hands of Zach Johnson. Now to Dunn, to Hicks, left wing. Hicks, he'll fire a long-range 3. That one's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Jack Peck by Bryce Cashman. Swain here on the near side, guarded by Hicks. Swain gets away from the defender. Back to Andres. Now to Peck. Right corner for 3. Bang! He got it from the right wing. It's 19-10. Rangers within 9.
Great find by Trayvon Andres. All he had to do is take one dribble, bring that defender out. Easy pass to Jack Peck. Great shot by Jack Peck.
Rangers' first made 3 of the evening. Gets them within 9. Mulkey with it. Working against Cashman. Spins. Left-handed jump hook. That one's no good. Andres pulls down the board.
Great job by Cashman. Like we said, he is not coming down on the ball anymore, staying straight up.
Rangers got an advantage inside here with Cashman. Mulkey only goes at 6'7". Peck looking inside, gets it to Cashman. Cashman dribbles, spins into the paint, right-handed jump hook. I don't think he caught that one cleanly.
No, he did not have good possession of it.
So he misses that one. Hicks back down the other way for Southern Nazarene, working on Swain. Dishes inside, it's stolen away. Great bounce pass. Andres up ahead to Swain. Swain all the way in. His shot's no good. Follow is no good, but Andres is fouled on the way up.
Great job by Swain to avoid the shot, and then even better job by Trayvon Andres following the play, finishing it.
That bounce pass, though.
Oh, great. Yeah, extremely great pass by Trayvon.
That was beautiful from a big man. That's one thing Trayvon Andres does so well is pass for a big man. Again, he's a guy averages right at 3. A couple assists per game. As Starkey will check back in, Palmer, Spate will check back in as well, and we'll see Coleman Edwards, the 6'1" senior from Sugar Land, Texas, his first appearance tonight. This thing, Coach Bohonk's not afraid to play a bunch of guys. So far this season, he's played 10 in every game. As Andres' free throw hits the back iron, pops pops up and falls back in. It's 19-12. Rangers on a 5-0 run. Johnson dumps it to Starkey. Runs over Andres. Turnaround jump hook is good. As there was no foul called, that's probably the right call.
No, I mean, no, Starkey's not out of control there. Trayvon Anders, you're just better off just standing up, standing your ground.
21-12, Southern Nazarene. Andres here on the near side, guarded by Palmer. Hands to Thornton. Cross-court pass to Jones. Jones back to Andres. Now to Thornton, right wing. Gets a screen, dribbles to his left, stops at the elbow. Now to Andres. Andres pump fakes, now dribbles right baseline. His shot is left short with the left-handed runner. Got hit across the left arm. No call, though. Palmer into the front court. Bounce pass. Tried to look inside for Starkey, but it was kicked by the Rangers, and it'll stay with Southern Nazarene. So 9:46 to go. First time from Alva. It's 21-12, Southern Nazarene. As they'll inbound up underneath the basket, it will be Micah Spate to trigger the inbounds pass with 24 to shoot. Spate out to Palmer. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes. Back to Palmer. Into the paint. Goes right up over Cashman and scores with the left hand. That's just a tough shot and a good finish.
Yeah, great job by R.J. Palmer right there.
Cashman had pretty good position inside. Jones into the front court to Thornton. Right corner, drives right baseline. He's cut off. And again, you see the defense from Snoo. Moore has it right wing, just inside the right wing. He pulls up for a jumper and missed it. Thought Cashman had the board, but he loses control of it. It'll go back over to Southern Nazarene. Spate up ahead to Johnson. Johnson did not get away with the walk. I was about to say got away with the walk, but he did not. As they call that one, that's a turnover against Southern Nazarene. 23-12 here in this one. Rangers not much doing offensively.
Only shooting 4 of 19 from the field right now.
That's not going to cut it against... Again, one thing, when you play this team, as good as they are, you've got to be... I don't want to say you have to be perfect, but you've got to be darn near perfect as Jones pulls up for a long-range jumper and got it just inside the three-point line. A.J. Jones has got his first 2 points. Rangers within 9.
And if A.J. Jones could get going, it could really open up things in the inside game for the Rangers.
Palmer has it. Left baseline. Cross-court pass is knocked out of bounds by Trayvon Andres. So it'll stay with Southern Nazarene with 18 to shoot. Johnson to inbound. Here on the near side. Johnson gets it into Spate. Catches it near the half line on the near side. Dribbles to the right. Now has it on the deep right wing. Now to Edwards, top of the key. They dump it inside Starkey. His turnaround right-handed jump hook is no good. Joseph Moore pulls down the board. The defense from Cashman to force a tough shot to Moore. Right wing for three. Got it from Joseph Moore. And the Rangers are within 6.
You'd like to see that three really get J.J. Moore going right now. If he can get going and A.J. Jones as well, guard play really helps out the post in the offensive game.
Edwards drives inside to Palmer. He loses it. Andres comes out of there with it. A.J. Jones into the front court. Moore at it right wing. Guarded by Spate. Goes by Spate. Stops. Baseline jumper. Forced that one. That one's no good as it was too strong and it was last touched out of bounds by Bryce Cashman. And that'll take us to a media timeout. 7:52 to go in Alva. 23-17, Southern Nazarene over Northwestern. This is Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Stop by Holder Drug in Alva, as they have some exciting deals going on. Their Swig cups are half price, marked down from $19.95. They have Goldbug, Ranger, Sooner, and Cowboy colors for each Swig cup. Flu season is nearly upon us, so you can grab your flu shot anytime at Holder Drug. Be sure to bring your health insurance card. If you are without insurance, flu shots are $35. Fall decor is also in and moving quickly. And Holder Drug Fountain still has the best ice cream in town, so grab a delicious Jack and Jill sundae. That's Holder Drug on the downtown square in Alva.
Just in time, 7:52 to go here in the first half. 23-17, Southern Nazarene leading Northwestern. Jacob, the Rangers trying to get back into this thing. Let's go by 6 now.
5-0 run in the last 147, holding the Crimson Storm scoreless, and that's really how you got to shrink those big leads that the Storm is obviously going to get out to every once in a while. They're a good team. You got to expect them to do that.
Well, and you kind of expect Dunn to have his points, but one guy, Chris Stevens, again, whose average is just right at just over 5 points per game. He's already got over his average at 6.
Yeah, and that's really, sometimes these great teams, they have these great players, but obviously they still have other players behind them that are still really good.
So a little pressure here in the backcourt from Northwestern as now they back off as Spade will bring this one up. Spade has it into the front court. Southern Nazarene with it as they try and look inside. Now Palmer runs over Jack Peckham. We get an offensive foul and a charging call against R.J. Palmer, and that's a turnover against Southern Nazarene.
Now, as opposed to the Noah Starkey call where he got the no call, R.J. Palmer really dipped that shoulder and then just ran over Jack Peck.
7:38 to play after that turnover. That's his second personal foul against R.J. Palmer. Jones has it. Drives all the way and kicks it out. Andres left wing for 3. Bang! He knocked it down from the left wing. Rangers are within 3.
8-0 run in the last 2:14. Trayvon Andres, if he can get going from the three-point line as well, obviously the Rangers are going to have a lot of success.
Well, and also that's something like that's how you get the crowd into this game a little bit too. Now Johnson has it. Loses control of it. Andres comes out of there with it. Now into the hands of Peck. Rangers with an opportunity to get within 1 or tie. A.J. Jones with it, left wing. Jones dribbles inside the paint, right-handed floater, hits the back iron, no good as it falls off. And the ball was last touched. It'll stay with Northwestern. So an offensive rebound for the Rangers on this possession. Ref on the baseline actually needed help, and they made the right call by looking at the monitor. It was off of Ashton Charles. Jones to inbound. Trying to get it in. They have to throw it into the backcourt. It's run down by Joseph Moore. Tipped around into the hands of Hicks. Hicks behind the back pass to Dunn. Dunn still has it right wing, and he got away with a double dribble. Now out to Hicks. Hicks pump fakes with the pass to the right. Now he'll take the long range three. That one's no good. Charles pulls down the board. Has it taken away from him. Jones comes out of there with it. Jones into the front court. Well, they'll reset to Andres left wing. Looking inside, tries to get it to Bryant. We get a whistle and a foul. Coming over the back of the top of Bryant was Ashton Charles, and that's his second 15 foul.
Yeah, Bryson Bryant has a distinct advantage in there. He is bullying Ashton Charles right now. You've got to get the ball into him, see what kind of magic he can work.
Inbound up underneath the basket to Bryson Bryant. Bryant spins. Back out to Andres, guarded by Starkey. Andres tries to go off of Starkey, pulls up for the jumper, and he's fouled on the way up as he missed and left that one short. And Trayvon will go to the free throw line for 2. And here's the thing. That's his first personal foul. He's 16 foul now.
Yeah, you'd like to see Starkey maybe pick up 1 more or even 2 more fouls in this half and then kind of be in foul trouble for the rest of the second half. Starkey just kind of getting caught out of position, and the ref saw that he had his hands out in front. Trayvon, all he had to do was raise his hands up, foul.
Trayvon Andres has only been to the foul line twice this year in the 3 games that he's played in. But he does have 2 free throws coming up. He's 1 of 2, 50% on the season. Free throw from Andres is up, and that one rattles home. Rangers now again, all of a sudden, a 9-0 run the last 3:16. Andres 3 for 3 this evening. Chance to give him his 7th point if he can make this one here. As we get a quick stoppage of play, I'm not sure what the officials are talking about here. They're going to visit with Adam Bohawk about something. I can't imagine what the call is here.
I think we have a confusion about the score. We have 23-21. Snoop.
Right.
Correct. That's what we have.
That's what I believe is correct, because they've called the sports information director, Eric Scott, over to the scores table. Not sure exactly what the issue is here, but Well, now apparently they've got it fixed. It's now the officials have pulled both teams away.
I don't think we necessarily had anything wrong. Maybe Coach Bohawk's person on the bench had the score wrong in his book.
Yeah, I was going to say, to me, it seems like the score is correct.
We could be looking at fouls as well. We really have we're in the dark over here.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's exactly right. So, again, I think... Again, I mean, the last foul was whistled against Noah Starkey, his first personal. So second foul shot coming here for Trayvon Andres. After we finally gotten that solved. And he got them both. Northwestern now all of a sudden on a 10-0 run. They trailed 23-12. It should be 23-22. Okay, they got it.
There's generally a lot of struggles over there. This game, last game, it's okay. We excuse them. We're always right over here.
Ashton Charles hands to Logan Hicks. Top of the key. Now moves to his left, looking for Starkey inside. Gets it to him. Guarded by Bryant. Starkey spins, moves into the paint. Right-handed jump hook. Left that one short. Bryshawn Bryant pulls down the board. Northwestern with an opportunity here to come out with a lead.
Bryshawn Bryant is not giving Noah Starkey any room to operate.
Andres left wing. Three! Got it from the left wing. Northwestern leads 25-23. Trayvon Andres into double figures with 10.
Absolutely no fair when he comes up and takes that three. It's in transition. Noah Starkey in his face. He does not care.
Spate back to Charles. He fires from three. That one's no good. Starkey saves it. Inbounds into the hands of Charles. Extra possession, Southern Nazarene. Now to Dunn. Right wing for three. That one's off the back iron. No good. Isley Swain pulls down the board. Jones up ahead to Andres. Andres, step back. Now has it left wing. Now to A.J. Jones. Boy, Northwestern here again, folks. A 13-0 run the last 4.5 minutes. To Swain here on the near side. Bounce, tries to hand it off to Jones. It's knocked away, but Jones retains possession. Dumps it inside to Bryant. Bryant goes up, scores off the glass with the right hand. Now on a 15-0 run. It's 27-23.
A lot of contact right there. Bryshawn Bryant says, I don't care. I'm a grown man. You got to hit me a little bit harder than that.
Under 5 minutes to go. Coach Adam Bohawk wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 4:52 to go in Alva here in the first half. 27-23. Rangers lead the Crimson Storm. This is Ranger Basketball brought to you by Holder Drugs from the Pulse.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
Well, just a 30-second timeout. 4:52 to go in this one. Jacob, this is unbelievable right now.
No, this game, the Rangers have completely changed the complexity of this game. A 15-0 run in the last 4:47 right now. A 20-4 run in the last 7 minutes. 3-4 in the last 4 field goals. The Rangers have changed this game defensively and offensively against the Crimson Storm.
No, they really have. And again, this comes with Southern Nazarene leading 23-12 at one point here in the first half. And boy, you had to be kind of shaking your heads after seeing it. But boy, Rangers have turned up the heat defensively and also able to score as Dunn takes the left baseline jumper and knocks it down. Jonathan Dunn now with 6 here in this one.
And that's what the reigning GAC Player of the Year does. He silences those runs. Great job by Jonathan Dunn to get his team going.
And that's 8 points now. Andres pump fakes, drives in, tries to go out to Jones. It's knocked away into the hands of Andres, and he misses the enclosed shot with the left hand. Then we get a whistle, and I believe a foul coming against Bryshawn Bryant as Starkey pulled down the board. And I will go back the other way. Just the third team foul against the Rangers, though. The second on Bryshawn Bryant.
Yeah, you don't like to see that second call on Bryshawn Bryant. I thought it maybe would have been a jump ball. Maybe he caught his arm. I necessarily didn't have the right angle on that one.
4:26 to go as David Thornton will check back in for Bryant. It's 27-25, Northwestern leading Southern Nazarene. Hicks will bring it up now here to Dunn on the near side. Dunn guarded by Jack Peck. Goes to his left. Now he's cut off. Now reverses his field. Goes back underneath. His pass is knocked away and stolen. Isley Swain comes out of there with it. Jack Peck with terrific defense. Jones into the front court to Swain. Now to Peck, left wing. Peck wants to drive all the way in. Right-handed floater is no good, but he was hit in the head on the way up. And Jack Peck will go to the free throw line. Boy, the more and more I watch Jack Peck play, I love the kid's game.
Yeah, and I mean,
he's a very good spot-up shooter, but the kid he's kind of a slasher a little bit too.
And you know what? He's willing to kind of get into the trees, and he's willing to do the dirty work. Jack Peck is a very impressive player for the Rangers and a great young player as well.
By the way, that last foul, folks, was on Jonathan Dunn. His second as Jack Peck knocks down the first free throw on the season for Peck. He was 5 for 5, make it now 6 for 6. As Northwestern is nearly perfect today from the foul line, 6 of 7 as a team. They lead by 3. So Dunn's going to have to sit with those 2 fouls. The reigning offensive player of the year with just 8 here in the first half will probably sit the last 4 minutes. Charles inbound to Hicks, now back to Hicks. Hicks will want to bring this one up. It's 29-25 Northwestern.
Rangers not letting Micah Spade get the ball. They don't want him to get involved right now.
No, Spade hasn't done much here. Just 2 points. He's got it left wing. Now top of the key to Johnson. Now to Hicks, right wing. Cross-court pass into the hands of Johnson. He'll float a long 3, and that's an air ball. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to live with that shot.
Oh, no, every time. You will let him shoot that ball every time. And also, Trayvon Andres might have got away with over the back there. Let's see what the Rangers can do on offense here.
Jones. Now to Swain. Swain has it. Right wing. Back here to the near side to Jones. Top of the key to Thornton. Back to Jones. 12 to shoot on this possession. Jones dribbles right baseline. Cut off. Back up to Thornton. Not much spacing here for the Rangers. Thornton drives in. His pocket is picked. As Hicks comes out of there with it. Hicks drives all the way in. Left-handed layup is no good, but the tip-in is from Johnson. And they're going to wave that one off and say it was still on the cylinder. Tough break if you're Southern Nazarene. And again, it's still a 17-4 run the last 17 and a half minutes.
Yeah, very tough break there. Media timeout right now. I think the Rangers might want to come out here, just see what kind of lineup that Coach Sean Durden's going to bring. I saw we had some subs. Very interested to see what adjustments he makes on defense with Jonathan Dunn out.
29-25. It's 3:07 to go here in the first half from Alva. Northwestern leading Southern Nazarene. This is Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Older Drug from the Pulse.
Going to the dentist is one of the most common phobias among patients of all ages. If you feel this way, you are not alone. At Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva, comfort and going above and beyond is embedded in our dental practice. We do what we can to eliminate the sounds, smells, discomforts, and financial fears of visiting the dentist. Making your experience surprisingly pleasant and positive is the top of our list. Our staff is focused daily on decreasing anxiety and worry to help your experience be even better. So, when you're looking for a home for your teeth, think of the friendly staff and doctor at Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva.
And welcome back to Ranger Basketball here on the Pulse 105.7. Dustin Goodnow alongside Jacob Bogus, Montana McCullough, our in-studio producer and engineer. Your Ranger Basketball crew this evening and all season long. And right now, Southern Nazarene is cold as ice here in the first half. In fact, it's been a 17-4 run the last 7.5 minutes.
Scoreless in the last minute and 39 seconds, too.
Jones looking inside, throws it over the top of Jack Peck's head. But the problem for Southern Nazarene, they thought they were going to get a turnover, but that's going to be a holding foul against Hicks.
Coach Adam Bohawk is not happy about the foul call right now. 9-3 in favor of the Rangers, but you kind of got to expect we're just out-hustling them right now, in my honest opinion.
No, we are. Rangers right now have wanted it more ever since they got down 23-12. So Jack Peck back to the foul line where he's 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3 now. Bohawk's got his money's worth, the officials here in the first half, I'll tell you that.
Yes, I believe so. I mean, he's always in somebody's ear.
5-point lead, and now it's going to stay at 5 as he misses that one off the back iron. Rangers now 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Peck is 3 for 4. Hicks will bring this one up to Johnson. Well, they're going to leave Johnson wide open as Elijah Parks is barely out on him. Johnson will float up a right wing 3, and he hit it. Oh, my, he made his first 3 of the year here tonight.
I mean, you're going to let him take that shot. First 3 of the year, he's shooting 1 of 2, 50%. But, yeah, the last time he missed the entire goal. So, I mean, you're going to live with that.
30-28, Jones has it. Now to Jack Peck here on the near side. Now dribbles back to the top of the key in between the two rings. Right wing now to Thornton. They look inside to Andres, guarded by Starkey. Faces him up, has it baseline. Now trying to get in the paint. Out to Peck, left wing for three. And he went down that time. It was off the back iron, no good. Johnson quickly up ahead, all the way in for the layup. Count the basket, and he's fouled as Hicks is hammered to the ground. And we're tied at 30.
Yeah, on the three-point shot by Jack Peck, he kind of went down. He was looking for that foul, and then on the opposite end, you got to either go for the block. Don't let him get that shot up. You don't want him to have a chance for a three-point opportunity.
So all of a sudden, after the Rangers had all this momentum, Southern Nazarene with an opportunity to take it back right here. As going to the foul line is Logan Hicks, where he has not been tonight. Hicks on the season 9 of 14, make it 10 of 15 for 65%.
Yeah, and the Rangers right now have to get Trayvon Andres going again. Whenever we were on that run, he was the focal point of the offense. You got to run it through him right now.
And now Snooze on a 6-0 run the last minute. Parks has it. Out to Andres. With it left wing, guarded by Starkey. Hill's going to float up a long three. That one hits the front of the rim, does not go in, and we're going to whistle and a foul going the other way. And I think this may go against Jack Peck.
I believe it was Elijah Parks, number 25, on the over the back.
No, you're right. So they whistle that one on Parks. His first personal, just a 15 foul as the inbounds pass goes to Hicks. We're under 2 minutes, 31-30. Crimson Storm leading. Cross-court pass in the hands of Johnson. Now left corner to Stevens. Out to Hicks, left wing. Hicks looking inside. They're trying to get Starkey inside, matched up with Parks. Stevens will float up a long three, and he hit it from the left corner. Oh, my. He's 3 for 5. It's dialed in like a modem.
Rangers really got to rotate better on defense. I mean, that's one thing you're saying. Like, they're just kind of leaving him open. If they're going to give him a shot, he's going to take it.
1:15 to go. Crimson Storm lead 34-30. Moore has it. Dishes to Parks. Parks turn around right-handed jump hook is no good. Hicks, it goes off of him. He tries to save it, but his save lands out of bounds, and it'll stay with Northwestern. Rangers catch a break there.
Yeah, very big break because, I mean, the momentum right now is in the way of the Crimson Storm.
It was a 15-0 run. Now all of a sudden, Southern Nazarene's on a 9-0 run. They pushed it back up to 4. It was 30-25. Andres has it. Hands to Moore. Here on the near side, near the right wing. Extended. Hits a screen from Parks. Goes right by him all the way into the paint. Right-handed floater high up off the glass is good as Starkey couldn't get to it. It's 34-32.
Very impressive shot. He got away from the body of Starkey and just laid it in over his hand.
Now right wing is Hicks, and we get a whistle inside against Elijah Parks. And if that's him, I believe that's number 2.
Yeah, just trying to fight for position against a guy that he's probably given up close to 60 pounds to. You got to get in front of Noah Starkey right now. You do not want him to receive the ball.
Again, Starkey with just 1 of 3 from the field. Does have 7 rebounds as Bryce Cashman will check back in. And this is the thing. Now, the good thing is Cashman, I believe, has stayed out of foul trouble. Does not have any fouls yet. Can't pick up any cheap ones here in the last 39 seconds.
And he's only got 11 minutes on the night.
Hicks out to Spate, right corner 3. Got a great look at it and missed a wide open one. Now here on the near side is Moore. Moore dribbles all the way into the paint, forces up a left-handed shot. Didn't like that one as Starkey pulls down the board.
Yeah, you really like to see them take it out and you take it to the last shot and you give the Crimson Storm only 2 seconds to shoot the ball.
Probably should have held for at least close to the final shot there because now Southern Nazarene can hold it and at least have the lead going into half. Spate now with it, top of the key. Dribbles all the way in, stops, tries to dish off to Starkey, and we get a whistle and a foul against Northwestern.
That's not what you want right there. You don't want Spade to get past you.
They'll whistle that against A.J. Jones, his first personal foul. Spate will go to the free throw line. I believe he's going to be shooting 2.
Was it on the shot or is it 1-on-1?
They're going to give him 2 shots. It looked like I saw him. Spate's first free throw is up and he hit it.
Doesn't matter.
I was going to say he made it, right?
Yeah.
1.4 seconds to go till halftime. Crimson Storm lead this one 35-32 after Northwestern led 30-25. Second free throw upcoming from Micah Spate. They got them both. Cashman looking to inbound into Andres. 1 second. And Andres lets it go three-quarter court. That was an air ball. And that is no good. And that is how the first half will end. Southern Nazarene ends the first half on an 11-2 run. The last 3 minutes, Rangers go 1 of 6 on their last 6 field goals. And they trail the number 5 team in the nation here at halftime from Purcell Fieldhouse. 36-32. 36-32 is your halftime score. Southern Nazarene leading Northwestern. We'll take a timeout. Your Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show. After this is Rangers basketball brought to you by Other Drug from the Pulse.
When you want the ultimate music and light show for your wedding, special event, or dance, you need Local Boys Entertainment. Whether it's country, rock, or the old...
Is your flooring boring and outdated? You need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all. Hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color, pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet, where we put quality first.
When you want the ultimate music and for your wedding, special event, or dance, you need Local Boys Entertainment. Whether it's country, rock, or oldies, Local Boys Entertainment in Cherokee, Oklahoma will give you an unforgettable event. Local Boys offers the new Dancing on a Cloud with a dry ice fog machine, which is approved by most venues and perfect for your first dance. Local Boys Entertainment are the only ones in the area that offer this awesome effect. Book Local Boys today by calling 580-216-3116 or check them out on Facebook at Local Boys Entertainment. Don't settle for just a DJ. Book Local Boys Entertainment out of Cherokee today.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oil field supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
You know, life can be funny. Just like on the field, it's not always the team with the best players that gets the win. Sometimes it's the players that make up the best team who come out on top. The same can be said for insurance, and that's why you're going to want to team up with McDermott and Associates when it comes to your insurance needs. McDermott and Associates is a family-owned business with more than 40 years in the insurance industry. They can help you turn your loss into a win. Visit the winning team today at McDermott and Associates, 526 Flynn in Alva, or call them at 580-327-3500. That's McDermott and Associates.
Just look for the arches. That's right, the Golden Arches at McDonald's in Alva. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, pancakes, Big Macs, fries, or even a refreshing salad, think McDonald's first. Once again this year, McDonald's should be your pregame or postgame stop for all Goldbug and Ranger game days. McDonald's is also the proud home for the Alva Goldbug and Northwestern Ranger coaches shows this season. That's McDonald's in Alva, a proud supporter of all area schools and activities.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
And welcome back to Ranger basketball. It's the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show here on the Pulse 105.7. Fairly entertaining halftime shows. There's kind of the spin the bat thing, and then they have to go make a three-pointer. Jacob.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a spill the first or the second athlete.
Three-point contest. We got a couple of good looks at it.
Looks like we just had it. They're just blocking each other's shots right now.
Again, that's kind of the halftime show going on as we see. I believe that was Denise that made the layup there.
Yes, Denise wearing the yellow shirt, white shoes. Don't really agree with it, but it's okay.
Let's take a look at real quick at the women's basketball scores around the Great American Conference and finals for you. Southeastern Oklahoma State starts 1-0 as they beat OBU in a close one, 78-76. Another close game. Harding wins 68-60. over Arkansas and Monticello. Southwestern defeats East Central 79-76. Arkansas Tech wins 71-61. And Northwestern 63-54. Only one double-digit victory. Everything else in single digits. And then obviously you have Henderson State, Southern Arkansas. Do not have a final yet in that game. So hopefully we'll try and get you a final score of that one. Yeah, I don't think the start time is at 1:30 in the morning.
No, I just don't. Maybe they just didn't play. Maybe they just said, you know what, we'll play tomorrow. We'll go doubleheader Friday, Saturday.
Jacob, let's talk about the first half here. The game of runs, really, when you look at it. Southern Nazarene jumps out early on Northwestern. Rangers kind of fight back, get it to within 6. And it's Southern Nazarene pushes the lead up again. They lead 23-12. And then you have the 15-0 run for Northwestern. Rangers get up by as many as 5, but then you see another run from Southern Nazarene. And you see why they're the number 5 team in the nation.
Yeah, I mean, you could see, they got down that 15-0 run. They never panicked. I mean, they understand what a 15-0 run is. And all they did was say, okay, well, just wait for us to start scoring. And that's exactly what they did. Jonathan Dunn started off with that 2-point basket, and then he just slowly started pouring it on again. And you saw the number 5 team in the country come back out and start playing.
Well, one thing tonight, too, it seems that, Southern Nazarene's also got some nice play from some of their bench guys, maybe that typically are not in the scoring column as much here this evening as we run down the statistics. Southern Nazarene shoots 42% in the first half, 14 of 33, just 5 of 18 from beyond the arc, which again is a little bit surprising because they shoot 38%. They'd made 52 of 137 coming in from the three-point line. They were just 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And again, they've taken 145, which is actually in the top 25 of NCAA Division II as far as free throws attempted. For Southern Nazarene, they were led in scoring in the first half. Nobody in double figures. It's Chris Stevens. Folks, Chris Stevens averages just over 5 points per game. He was 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. And again, one of their top shooters, though, when you looked at it percentage-wise, had only taken 7 threes coming into tonight. But again, he was 3 of 5 in the first half, finished with 9 points and 1 turnover. Jonathan Dunn had a pretty decent first half, only had 8 points. He was 0 of 3 from beyond the arc, 4 for 7 from the field. 1 turnover and 2 steals in the first half. Logan Hicks off the bench played well, had 6 points. Zach Johnson with 3 off the bench. Ashton Charles scored off the bench with 2. Here's the surprisers. Spate with only 4, Noah Starkey with 2, and R.J. Palmer with 2. If you'd have told me that before the game, I would have told you we'd be winning at halftime.
Yeah, and you see that Spate, really, he has been struggling from the field along with Starkey. Starkey's really, the game plan that the Rangers have for him right now is really stifling his offensive prowess. And then R.J. Palmer, too. All starters, just not necessarily having the greatest game. They are on top by 4 because, like you said, their bench has, 11 bench points right now as opposed to the Northwestern's 10. But it just seems more profound because they also have the 3 threes from Chris Stevens.
Well, and one thing, too, Palmer's only taken 2 shots. Starkey's only taken 3, and Spate's only taken 3. 8 shots for those 3 guys.
Yeah, and then Jonathan Dunn, obviously, he's going to score no matter what he does. 4 from 7 from the field, but you're limiting him to no threes, and that's what you want. You do not want him to get hot from outside the arc.
And again, 14 of 33, 5 of 18 from 3, 3 for 3 from the foul line. They had 20 rebounds, 5 offensive, 15 defensive, 9 fouls, 36 points, 5 assists, 9 turnovers, 7 steals in the first half. They did allow 2 blocks, did Southern Nazarene. Their biggest lead was 12. Their best scoring run was a 9-0 run. There were 2 lead changes. Two times we were tied. Snoot led for 15 minutes, 6 seconds. Northwestern led for 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Points off turnovers. Northwestern leading that with 10 points in the paint. Southern Nazarene 14 to 8. Second chance points, though. The Rangers capitalizing on those offensive rebounds with 7. 0 second chance points for Southern Nazarene on those 5 offensive rebounds. But Southern Nazarene does lead in fast break points 9 to 2, and bench points they lead 11 to 10. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have a look at your Northwestern statistics individually and a couple other team ones after this, as it's your halftime statistics are brought to you by McDermott and Associates Insurance of Alva, Oklahoma. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more of your Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show as you're listening to Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
The Rusty Bucket floral design offers one-of-a-kind arrangements for weddings, funerals, holidays, and all those special occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Stephanie Eaton at 327-3600 today.
Alva State Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank, family owned and operated, member FDIC. With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
And welcome back to the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show right here on the Pulse 105.7. Dustin Goodenow alongside Jacob Bogus. Montana McCullough, our in-studio producer and engineer this evening, your Northwestern Ranger basketball crew here tonight and all season long. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics for the Northwestern Rangers, which again is brought to you by McDermott and Associates Insurance of Alva, Oklahoma. Northwestern in the first half was 10 of 33 for 30%, 4 of 11 from beyond the arc, 36%. Northwestern, one thing they did, Jacob, is they did a good job of getting to the free throw line, and they also converted on those. They were 8 of 10.
Yeah, shooting 80% from the free throw line. A trend that we might not have seen in the last couple of games, but it's something that's really helping the Rangers out right now.
Again, 8 of 10 from the free throw line was Northwestern in the first half for 80%. And individually for the Rangers, they had one double-figure score. Trayvon Andres finished the first half with 10. Wasn't great from the field, just 2 of 7, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, but was 4 of 4 from the foul line. Did have 10 points to go along with 6 rebounds. He's looking at a double-double this evening. Also in the scoring column for Northwestern, Jack Peck finished the first half with 6. Joseph Moore with 5. Bryce Cashman with 5, which all that came in the first few minutes of the game. Did not score the rest of the way. Bryshon Bryant finished the first half with 4 to round out scoring for Northwestern in this one. Again, Rangers had 8 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive, 22 total. They had 7 assists, 8 turnovers to go along with 6 steals in the first half. And they did have 2 blocks in the first half. Trayvon Andres had one of those. Jack Peck had the other one. So again, Rangers trail 36-32 to Southern Nazarene here at halftime. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. Half number 2 begins right after this break, as we're going to put a close on the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show. This is Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here from the Pulse.
Here at Bank Central, we pride ourselves on providing the technology you need to make your banking experience easier. Start by downloading our mobility app. It will make all your transactions quick and easy. The latest update allows you to block transactions on your Bank Central debit card, receive alerts, schedule transfers between accounts, and log in with your fingerprint using Touch ID. That's the latest on our newly updated mobility app. Download it today for free. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC. Visit us today at bcna.com.
Hi, This is Adam Jordan with Beatles Nursing Home. At Beatles, we understand that making decisions about your future or the future of your loved ones can sometimes be difficult, but we are here to make the process as pleasant as possible. Life does not slow down when you come home to Beatles. For many residents, it's an all-new beginning full of activities and fun. We strive to provide compassionate and comprehensive health care in a Christian environment. For more information or to schedule a visit, give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are our friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being our hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
November is a great time to add a little nitrogen to your wheat crop, as well as control some of the weeds and grasses in your fields, such as joint grass and sheep. Here at the Alva Farmers Co-op, they work to provide winter services to you in a timely manner. Please give Matt a call at 580-216-1413, Rick at 580-327-7383, or Merle at 580-430-6005, or come by their main office in Alva on the corner of 4th and Barnes so they can help you profit more your next harvest. The Alva Farmers Co-op would like to wish everyone a blessed holiday season. And welcome back to Ranger basketball here on the Pulse 105.7 as we're about set to begin half number 2. Northwestern trailing the number 5 team in the nation, the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm, 36-32. Southern Nazarene closed on a 11-2 run the last 2:53 of the first half. It will be Crimson Storm basketball out of halftime. They'll be moving left to right across your radial dial, Northwestern right to left. I think the first few minutes is pretty important. I think that you get to the first media timeout and you're still within a possession or two. Very important, I think, for Northwestern.
I'm always interested in these possessions because you get to see the adjustments that both coaches make. Some of those adjustments really define the game.
So Southern Nazarene will start with it. It'll be Stevens. Now to Palmer. Right elbow jumper off the back iron, no good. Trayvon Andres tips the rebound up, and they're going to get him for a push foul, or as most people like to call it, the over the back on Stevens.
I couldn't see it. I had ref block. Refs are the greatest things to block you.
Here we go. Inbounds pass to Stevens, left wing three, and he hit it. My goodness, Stevens hit another one. All I know is that kid can shoot it. 4 of 6 from beyond the arc is Chris Stevens. And we get a whistle and a foul going back the other way.
On number 25, Jonathan Dunn. That will be his third foul early in the second half.
And it looks like you're going to see Coach Bohawk go to his bench in the first 30 seconds. So Jonathan Dunn is going to have to exit, folks, as Logan Hicks will replace him. Inbounds pass from Jones to Cashman. He'll hand back to Jones. Jones to Moore here on the near side. Moore into the paint, pulls up for a long jumper. That one's no good from the foul line. And then the ball was lost out of bounds by Southern Nazarene as Palmer couldn't control it.
Not a good shot by Moore. I really would have liked to see him pass it to David Thornton in the corner, but Rangers get a lucky break.
Yeah, Moore has forced a couple of shots tonight. I mean, I know how good he is and how good of a shooter he can be, but as Moore lets that one go through his hands, as Thornton threw it right back to him, and Moore I don't think he was ready for it.
No, the play wasn't supposed to run back to JJ. It was supposed to go over there to A.J. Jones on the right side of the...
All right, that's a frustrating turnover because all of a sudden Southern Nazarene, again, folks, this run, as there's Hicks for a right wing three out the front of the rim, no good, and my goodness, Stevens skied for the offensive rebound.
Yeah, he was way up there. Very athletic rebound there.
My goodness, how's the weather up there, son? Spate with it now into the paint. Turnaround, right-handed jumper is no good. Joseph Moore pulls down the board.
Spate continued to struggle from the field. I can't talk right now.
Moore with it, top of the key to Trayvon Andres, right wing. It's all right, I do it occasionally. I go through dry spells of that. Not being able to speak as Andres' jumper is blocked, I think, partially by Noah Starkey. And it actually was last touched by Northwestern.
I believe that's Noah Starkey's first block of the game. Really, Northwestern has limited his defensive impact right now.
It has, and he hasn't done much offensively either.
No, really taking him out of the game. He's not had a great impact, but you would think that he'll have one soon.
Boy, as we say that, as Starkey goes to the rim, his shot is blocked. And I'm going to tell you, I think Starkey made a mistake as that extra drop step was unnecessary completely. I thought he could have just went straight up to the rim with the right hand and laid that one in.
I believe you're right, because he had an open shot. He had Bryce Cashman on his back. I mean, 7-footer against 7-footer, you're going to be able to shoot that ball.
That right there would just absolutely frustrate me as a coach when I've got a 6'11 guy who does an extra move like that when it was completely unnecessary.
Just go up, shoot the ball.
Moore has it to A.J. Jones, right wing. Back to Moore, top of the key, pump fakes. Now that's a Thornton. Thornton, left baseline. Jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by R.J. Palmer. Rangers are cold here in second half. Have not scored yet. Spate now to Hicks. Left corner, wide open three, and he hit it. Back. So Southern Nazarenes hit 2 threes to begin half number 2, and Coach Durden wants a timeout. 17:37 to go here in the second half. Southern Nazarene leads this one 42-32. This is Ranger basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Here's to the ones who want the best for their family. Something genuine, something meaningful. Those who want to go on vacation. The ones who hope to retire one day. Those who want true financial freedom. At E&J Financial, they can help you achieve that. They focus on building long-lasting relationships that will educate and inspire their clients to true wealth. Let E&J Financial show you the difference, because at E&J Financial, they're invested in your future. Visit them at one of their 3 locations in Woodward, Stillwater, and right here in Alva.
Looking to keep that beautiful summer tan through the fall and winter? Then you need to plan your visits to Exotic Heatwave and take advantage of our 24-hour tanning. No matter your schedule, Exotic Heatwave can give you access to Alva's best tanning facilities. In fact, all NWOSU students who present their student ID receive discounts on monthly tanning packages. Custom color spray tans are also available by appointment. Call Exotic Heatwave today at 580-327-4328 or stop by the salon at 1016 Noble in Alva. Keep that summer glow all season long with Exotic Heatwave.
17:37 to play here in half number 2. Northwestern is off to a slow start here in the first 2.5 minutes. It's been all Southern Nazarene as they're on an 8-0 run here in half number 2, Jacob.
Yeah, I know. Northwestern shooting 1 of 10 from the field in the last 10 shots, resulting in even a bigger 17-4 run in the last 6 minutes and 30 seconds for the Crimson Storm. Rangers really got to get some good possessions on offense in right now.
Well, this is, again, the game has been changed by big runs by both teams. Northwestern needs a mini run here of you need a 5-6-7-0 run here as Jones into the paint, stops, kicks it back out to Moore, back to A.J. Jones, left wing for 3. That one's no good. And Rangers able to run down the rebound. They tip it out into the hands of Bryce Sean Bryant, who puts it down. Extra possession for Northwestern. Good hustle. Moore has it, gets a screen from Bryant at the free throw line. Back out to Jack Peck. Peck drives in, tries to dish to Bryant, who Bryant just got it near the baseline. Now to Andres, right wing. Andres drives all the way in, left-handed floater. The tip is good from Bryce Sean Bryant as it hit every piece of the rim and fell in.
Yeah, great job by Bryce Sean Bryant or Trayvon Andrews. I'm not really sure who got it, but somebody did.
And Palmer goes right at the rim, trying to score. Does not get the and one, but he is bumped and fouled on the way up.
Yeah, Bryce Sean Bryant got put in a tough position there. Somebody didn't stay in front of R.J. Palmer, and that would be his 3rd foul.
That's the 3rd foul again on Bryce Sean Bryant. We'll see what Coach Durden decides to do here as Palmer will go to the free throw line. Tonight, Palmer has not been to the foul line on the season, just 9 of 17 for 63%. They get 10 of 18 as he hit the first. It's now a 9-point lead. Chance to go back to 10 here if Palmer hits this one. That one hits the back iron twice and falls off. 9-point game. Northwestern with the ball into the front court. Andres has it. Right wing. Good defense from Spate all over Jones that time. Bryant tries to throw it to a cutting Trayvon Andres. That had been a tough pass to catch, and he wouldn't have done much with it had he caught it.
No, it's a very tough pass. You don't want to put your bigs in a position like that.
So Rangers turn it over there. Inbounds pass will go into Stevens, and he'll throw it back to Spate. Rangers trying to trap in the backcourt, not able to get Spate. Spate has it top of the key. Now to Stevens, back to Spate. Now to Hicks, back to Spate. Now in the hands of Stevens. And now they try and throw a lob into Stevens. It's actually caught by Palmer. He fires up an air ball. Stevens gets the offensive board. His stick back is no good. Bryshawn Bryant pulled down the board. Missed opportunity there if you're Southern Nazarene. Jones with it. Right wing into the paint. Stops, pops, and that one spun out no good. Tip in is no good from Jack Peck. But how about that? He's fouled on the way up, and Jack Peck again.
Just those sneaky offensive rebounds. I mean, you really don't expect him. He's kind of a shooter, a slasher. Typically, those guys aren't going to be big offensive rebounders. Jack Peck is always flying in there, always wanting to get an offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's 5 rebounds for Jack Peck to go along with those 6 points, which leads us to immediate timeout. 43-34, 15:54 to go here in half number 2. You're listening to Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center. Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Stop by Holder Drug in Alva, as they have some exciting deals going on. Their Swig cups are half price, marked down from $19.95. They have Goldbug, Ranger, Sooner, and Cowboy colors for each Swig cup. Flu season is nearly upon us, so you can grab your flu shot anytime at Holder Drug. Be sure to bring your health insurance card. If you are without insurance, flu shots are $35. Fall decor is also in and moving quickly. And Holder Drug Fountain still has the best ice cream in town, so grab a delicious Jack and Jill sundae. That's Holder Drug on the Downtown Square in Alva.
Out of the timeout, Jack Peck will be at the foul line, shooting 2, and he missed the first one. Now no more Def Leppard to come back into. Second free throw for Jack Peck. He knocks that one down. Peck now 4 of 6 from the foul line. 7 points and 5 boards for the redshirt sophomore, Jack Peck.
Oh, great job by Jack Peck getting the defensive stop, and then they turn it back over.
Jack Peck come up with the steal, and then they turn it right back over to Southern Nazarene. Missed opportunity there for Northwestern as Palmer has it all the way into the paint, got away with a walk, and then lost control of it. Andres comes out of there with it. Andres quickly up ahead. Not a good pass that time. He was looking for Elijah Parks running the floor, and he forced that one.
It would have been an easy dunk for Elijah Parks, just not necessarily the right touch on that pass by Andres.
So 43-35 after the turnover. Inbounds pass from Charles will go into the hands of Micah Spate. Southern Nazarene leads Northwestern by 8. Well, one thing Southern Nazarene has done tonight is they've done a pretty good job of keeping the crowd on their hands. Spate, cross-court pass, Stevens, left wing. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Charles dumps it inside to Starkey. His turnaround shot is no good, and he's hammered on the way up by Elijah Parks.
You'd really like to see Elijah Parks go straight up, but one, he did not let him get the ball to the rim, make him earn it at the free throw line.
Now Starkey to the free throw line. Not a fantastic free throw shooter. 21 of 32, 65%. And it looked good right there as he knocks down the first. Starkey now with just 3 points this evening. Second free throw upcoming, and he got it.
Man, when you have a big man shooting free throws like that, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's not like Hack-a-Shack.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Starkey now with 4 points. As he's also got 8 boards. Andres all the way to the rim. Dishes off to Parks. Goes off of his hands. Now back out to A.J. Jones for 3. And he got it from the top of the key. Big shot from A.J. Jones. Rangers within 7.
Got to keep pushing. You got to have a defensive stop right here, and then you got to go score again. Stop, score, stop.
Hicks with it into the front court. You can hear the crowd with the defensive chant now. Hicks pump fakes, now goes right wing to Spate. Spate cross-court pass, Stevens, wide open three. That one pinballs out. Starkey's there to tip it in. Nobody got a body on him.
No, he's a very hard person to block out. No, Starkey kind of getting a better impact in this game.
47-38, 14 and a half to go. Jones has it, top of the key, dishes back to Andres. Now to Jack Peck, left wing, looking inside to get it to Andres. Andres tries to score with the left hand. He missed that one. Starkey pulls down another board.
I don't think he realized the mismatch that he had with Micah Spate on his back.
Spate into the front court. Now to Hicks. That's a big three if it goes. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around. Last touch by Starkey, and it'll go back over to Northwestern. As we see Bryce Cashman will check back in for Elijah Parks. Zach Johnson in for Stevens. Jonathan Dunn back in as well. Didn't sit very long.
No, he does have those 3 fouls. I mean, one more foul, and he's in really big foul trouble with more than 10 minutes left to go in this ballgame.
13:58 to go, second half. It's 47-38, Crimson Storm. Jones drives all the way in. Probably should have kept going. Has a baseline. Now back to Cashman, who goes to the rim, and he's hit on the way up. And we see who they whistle this against. I think it's going to go against Charles.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't even close to not a foul. And you almost think the refs weren't going to call it. I mean, he didn't go anywhere near vertical with Bryce Cashman. He should have had an easy dunk there.
So Cashman will be at the foul line where he's 1 of 2 tonight. They get 2 of 3. Second free throw upcoming for Bryce Cashman. (47-40). 13:40 to go. And Southern Nazarene has it, and we get a whistle inside against Northwestern.
Bryce Cashman's first foul. I mean, still working on position on Noah Starkey. Tough call.
Definitely going to be the most minutes he's played, I think, this season. We saw him play the most in Colorado. As Spate drives all the way in and scores with the right hand, and that was Starkey who kind of got in the way that time.
I mean, to me, that should be an illegal screen. It's a part of basketball, but I mean, you're not trying. I mean, you're not sitting still and you're moving.
Well, and you saw, I don't know if you saw it, Noah Starkey come back the other way, and he's smiling and knowing he got away with one there.
Oh, yeah, he knows what he did.
49-40, Crimson Storm lead as Moore has it, and he's bumped, and oh my. There's the moving screen.
Yeah.
It's going to go against Cashman. We'll go back the other way, and he's got 2 quick ones. Again, the Rangers trying to stay in this one within striking distance at least. Spade will bring it up. 13 minutes to go, second half. It's 49-40, Southern Nazarene. Johnson to Dunn. Dunn gets a screen. Now double team comes, tries to step through it, gets rid of it to Charles. Now they dish it all the way inside to Starkey. His left-handed shot is no good as it's too strong. Jones pushes it into the front court. Has it left wing. It's a screen. Jones dribbles, back cut down and back. Jack Peck, and he's hammered on the way up as he tried to go up for that one. And how about the cut?
Oh, great cut by Jack Peck. And A.J. Jones saw it the entire time. Great eye contact between them. You can kind of see a little bit of chemistry going with A.J. Jones and Jack Peck right now.
Jack Peck here with an opportunity to pick up his 8th and 9th points of the game. He's closing in on possibly a double-double himself as Peck hits the first free throw. He's now 5 of 7. Brady Mulkey will check back in. R.J. Palmer as well as Coleman Edwards. Starkey, Charles, and Spate will sit. Peck back to the foul line. Got it. Now 6 of 8 is Jack Peck. He's got 9 points and 5 boards. And we've got a timeout. 12:37 to go, second half from Percival Fieldhouse in Alva. Northwestern trailing Southern Nazarene 49-42. This is Ranger Basketball brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
Just a 30-second timeout, 12:37 to go in the second half from Alva. It's 49-42. Southern Nazarene, Jacob, they have really kind of kept us at bay, have not allowed us to get any closer than this, really.
No, and they're doing a really great job on the defensive end and controlling the pace on the offensive end. That's one thing that I commend the Crimson Storm right now for doing.
Johnson to Palmer. Left wing, they dump it inside, now to Mulkey, left baseline, back out for a three, and he hit it. Coleman Edwards hits one from the left wing. And Coleman Edwards on the season, folks, was 2 of 10 before that three-point make, and of course he hits one tonight.
Yeah, and they're just getting a lot of help from other people other than Dunn, Spate, and Starkey right now.
3 of 11 now in the season as Edwards, he has his first points, and we get a whistle and a foul. And I think this may go against Brady Mulkey. That's now 8 3-point makes. Inbounds pass to Andres, goes back to Jones, and Jones hadn't made it inbounds yet. I love the idea, but Jones hadn't made it inbounds yet.
Maybe a little touch pass and it would have worked a little bit better, but Andres threw him a fastball.
52-42 after the turnover from Northwestern. Johnson will bring it up for Southern Nazarene to Palmer. Palmer all the way to the rim. He's hammered out the basket and he's fouled. Are you kidding me that he took that contact and still was able to score?
Somebody's got to step up, and you can't let him get that momentum to the rim. You've got to pick him up at the three-point line.
Oh, 100% agree. I mean, Cashman's picked up now 3 fouls in the last few minutes. We started to give him a lot of credit how he wasn't in foul trouble. Now all of a sudden he's back in foul trouble as the chance to complete the three-point play is off for Palmer. He's now 1 of 3 from the free throw line, but it's 54-42, Southern Nazarene, their largest lead. Moore has it left wing. Picks up his dribble, looking inside, over the top. They throw it to Cashman, and Cashman he extended the left arm that time, and he's going to get called for it, trying to create space. 11:48 to go, as that'll lead us to our next media timeout. 11:48, second half from Alva. It's 54-52, Southern Nazarene. This is Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Going to the dentist is one of the most common phobias among patients of all ages. If you feel this way, you are not alone. At Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva, comfort and going above and beyond is embedded in our dental practice. We do what we can to eliminate the sounds, smells, discomforts, and financial fears of visiting the dentist. Making your experience surprisingly pleasant and positive is the top of our list. Our staff is focused daily on decreasing anxiety and worry to help your experience be even better. So, when you're looking for a home for your teeth, think of the friendly staff and doctor at Dr. Larry G. Smith's office in Alva.
When you want the ultimate music and light show for your wedding, special event, or dance, you need Local Boys Entertainment. Whether it's country, rock, or the oldies, Local Boys Entertainment in Cherokee, Oklahoma will give you an unforgettable event. Local Boys offers the new Dancing on a Cloud with a dry ice fog machine, which is approved by most venues and perfect for your first dance. Local Boys Entertainment are the only ones in the area that offer this awesome effect. Book Local Boys today by calling 580-216-3116 or check them out on Facebook at Local Boys Entertainment. Don't settle for just a DJ. Book Local Boys Entertainment out of Cherokee today.
11:48 to go out of the media timeout. It's 54-42. Bryce Cashman, Jacob, has picked up 4 fouls in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, and we're bragging upon him, and then he just kind of goes and does the exact opposite of what we've been saying all night.
Again, I mean, he was playing so well. He had 7 points, 3 boards, but again, got into foul trouble. He's played 16 minutes tonight, and that's the thing. They could have used him down the stretch, no question, inside, as Palmer's free throw is up, and he knocks that one down. He's now 2 of 4 from the foul line. 55-42, Palmer back to the free throw line for his second, as Southern Nazarene will be in the bonus the rest of the way. As he hits it, 14-point lead. 5-0 run the last minute. Jones has it, gets a screen from Andres. Back to Moore. Moore has it left wing, dumps back to Andres, guarded by Mulkey. Kicks it out right wing to Jones. Jones back to Andres, pump fakes. Now dribbles in, out to Thornton, right corner. Now back to Andres. Rangers going to have to force one here, and they on a three, and that one barely grazes the rim on an Andres three.
The one thing the Crimson Storm's doing right now is they're forcing the offense to be ran at the top of the key.
There's a three-pointer from Coleman Edwards. That one's off no good. And I'm going to tell you, if that one would have dropped, that would have let the air out of this place. As Moore tries to fire from the right corner, that one was forced. That one's off the back iron, no good. Edwards pulls down the board. Edwards speeds all the way into the front court, dishes off to Palmer, who loses it, and then kicks it back out to Jonathan Dunn. Now to Edwards. Edwards working against Andres at the quickness mismatch. Now to Johnson. They swing it around. Dunn left wing. Now they dump it inside Palmer. Tries to go up and score. We get a whistle and a traveling call before the shot against R.J. Palmer, the 11th Southern Nazarene turnover.
Yes, great job by Trayvon Anders right there. All he did was straight up vertical. Nothing too difficult right there for him.
Rangers need a basket in the worst possible way. They're scoreless for the last 2 minutes. This lead is ballooned from 7 to 14. Andres spins. Left-handed jump hook, spun out, no good. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, tough shot for Trayvon. You really would wish that would go.
Johnson just inside the right wing. His jumper rattles out, no good. David Thornton pulls down the board. Jones into the front court now for Northwestern. Has it top of the key. Now to Jack Peck, right wing. Looking to Andres. Andres spins into the paint. Throws it to Thornton, left baseline. Thornton spins baseline. We get a whistle and a bump foul against R.J. Palmer. Palmer's third personal foul, and we'll see Starkey, Spate, and Charles all come back in for the Crimson Storm. Jones to inbound. Hits it out to Moore. Moore dribbles into the paint, kicks it back out to Jones. Left corner for three. Got it for A.J. Jones. Big shot there. As A.J. Jones knocks that one down, he's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, great job by A.J. Jones. J.J. Moore found him, really got his feet set. Great offense there by the Rangers.
Rangers within 11, under 10 minutes to go, second half. They trail the number 5 team in the nation, 56-45. Looking inside, they get it to Starkey. Starkey, double team comes, and you could hear the slap from Jack Peck there. And they'll whistle that. That's Jack Peck's first personal foul, so Starkey will be at the free throw line.
If the ball would have just been in a different place, it would have been all ball. But even with the microphone and headset on, we could hear that one.
Starkey to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Free throw is up, and he got it. Starkey tonight, not great from the field, but again, he's got 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, hasn't turned the ball over, and he's got 7 points. Make it 8. Good-looking stroke there from the big man. 58-45.
4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's doing a great job. He's not really having a great impact, but he is scoring whenever he's having opportunities.
Jones down to Moore. Out to Peck, right wing. Peck dribbles all the way in. Loses control of that one. It's taken away by Charles. Charles speeding into the front court. Bounce pass out to Hicks. Hicks will dribble back out to the right wing.
I don't think that pass was meant for Hicks. I think it was meant for Dunn.
Charles will fire a long three, and my goodness, he hit it from the left corner. Oh, my. Guys who typically are not making threes are firing them in tonight. As Charles had only taken 18 this season, he's now made 8. That's now 9 of 26 is Southern Nazarene. 61-45, and they've opened this one up. 9 minutes to play here in Alva. Jones out to Jack Peck. Peck has it left wing. Now to Moore. Dumps it inside to Bryant. Bryant into the paint. Turn around, right-handed jump hook. That one's off, no good. Starkey lets the rebound go off of his fingertips and out of bounds.
Great move by Bryson Bryant. Coach Durden wanted a little bit of contact. He saw Starkey come down, but not much you can do if the ref doesn't call it. Inbounds pass goes to Moore. Has it right wing. Behind the back dribble.
Guarded by Spate. Moore, right-handed runner, and that one's good.
Finally get something to go. You think maybe if he can get going, the Rangers might be able to get back into this one pretty quickly.
Moore now with 7, but I'm going to tell you, he has struggled to get to those 7 points. Spate has been all over him tonight. And that one right there, that was just a great play from Moore because Spate was on him.
Yes. Micah Spate is one of the premier defenders in this league.
Spate back to Charles. Another 3 left wing. That one's an air ball. Dunn's tip in is no good. Starkey missed the tip jam, and Jones comes out of there with it. Moore now has it left wing. Boy, I think he missed Jack Peck in the corner.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Jones has it. Dribbles to the right wing now. Throws up a floater, but I think the foul is going to be on the floor before that shot.
On number 25, Jonathan Dunn. That's his 4th foul.
And Dunn has not scored here in half number 2. He's been mainly in foul trouble. That is what blows my mind. Jonathan Dunn, their leading scorer with 20 games, only has 8, and they still lead by 14.
Yes, I mean, a testament to their bench and right now and everybody else around him. They're all great players. Jonathan Dunn just isn't having a great night, but still, they're such a good team, it doesn't really matter.
A.J. Jones to the foul line, knocks down the first free throw. Jones on the season from the free throw line, now 5 of 6 for over 80%. Rangers tonight as a team have done very well, 14 of 17, 82%. That's above their average. Second free throw, Jones hit it. But the Rangers, where they've struggled, is from the field. Just 14 field goals tonight. As it's 61-49, Snoo, under 8 minutes to go. Charles, bounce pass to Starkey, and oh my, slams that one home. A two-handed jam for Noah Starkey. Boy, Cashman had to let him go, or that would have been number 5.
Yeah, there's nothing he could have done about that. He was caught out of position.
And that's going to lead us to the under 8 media timeout. 63-49, Snoo leads Northwestern. We'll come back with more basketball action after this. This is Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
You know, life can be funny. Just like on the field, it's not always the team with the best players that gets the win. Sometimes it's the players that make up the best team who come out on top. The same can be said for insurance, and that's why you're going to want to team up with McDermott and Associates when it comes to your insurance needs. McDermott and Associates is a family-owned business with more than 40 years in the insurance industry. They can help you turn your loss into a win. Visit the winning team today at McDermott and Associates, 526 Flynn in Alva, or call them at 580-327-3500. That's McDermott and Associates.
Just look for the arches. That's right, the golden arches at McDonald's in Alva. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, pancakes, Big Macs, fries, or even a refreshing salad, think McDonald's first. Once again this year, McDonald's should be your pregame or postgame stop for all Goldbug and Ranger game days. McDonald's is also the proud home for the Alva Goldbug and Northwestern Ranger coaches shows this season. That's McDonald's in Alva, a proud supporter of all area schools and activities.
And welcome back to Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Pulse. Dustin Goodwin alongside Jacob Bogus, Montana McCullough, our in-studio producer and engineer this evening. Jacob, 7:49 to go. Northwestern's going to have a run and get this thing under single digits. And apparently I missed something during the timeout because there's been a technical foul issued against Northwestern. So Spate will go to the free throw line. We'll try and get clarification on this, if at all possible, for you. Spate for the second one, and that one's good. And we'll see, 65-49. I was going to try and find out what the technical foul was for, but
they get the dunk by Starkey, and then they get the 4 points, and if they score here, that's a 6-point swing.
Yeah, it is. 65-49, 16-point lead for Southern Nazarene. Again, something must have happened during the timeout. Charles has it, right wing, guarded by Cashman, looking to Starkey inside. Has it at the right block, turns, kicks it back out to Johnson. They dip it to Charles, left baseline, under 10 to shoot. Charles stops, out to Johnson. Johnson goes right by Peck. His floater off the glass is no good. Starkey missed the tip in, and we get a whistle, and we'll go the other way.
Looks like we have an over the back on Noah Starkey here. A.J. Jones going to shoot free throws right now.
Yeah, that's 8 team fouls on Southern Nazarene, 2 personal. So A.J. Jones, a chance to get this thing to 14 here. Jones back to the foul line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. They get 3 for 3. Again, the Rangers darn near perfect. 16 of 19. Impressive showing from the foul line.
Yeah, and the free throws really have kept them in the game. I know they're down by 15, but it could be even worse.
It could be probably 20, 25 points. You're absolutely right. Second free throw is good. A.J. Jones has 12. He's 4 for 4 tonight from the free throw line. It's a 14-point game. Southern Nazarene leads. Johnson here on the near side gets a screen from Starkey. Double team comes. Now to Spate. Spate now here to the right wing to Charles. Looking inside. They've got it to Starkey. Has it. Right baseline. Now to the right block. Starkey bullies his way in. Turnaround jump hook. And that was beautiful from Noah Starkey.
No, great move. He got in there. All he had to do was a little baby hook. Great move by Noah Starkey.
He's got 12 now to Starkey. He's got a double-double. Jones inside the left wing. Now dribbles all the way up underneath. Reverses out to Moore. Moore for the 3. Got it! Big shot from Michael Moore. Rangers within 13.
Joseph Moore.
I did say Michael again, didn't I? I can't help it. 67-54.
And you got to think, whenever JJ gets his feet set, he is so good. He just got to get those feet set.
So 67-54. After the 3-point make from Joseph Moore. 6.5 to go. Charles has it top of the key. Now it goes to Johnson, left wing. Johnson wants to drive. He's cut off. Back to Charles, left wing for 3. That one short, no good. Jack Peck pulls down the board. Rangers with an opportunity here. Jones has it right wing. Rangers can't get anything. Now they hand to Peck. Peck has it right wing. Back to Isley Swain. Is recently checked in. He'll hand back to Jones. 14 seconds. Jones drives all the way and kicks it out. Bryshawn Bryant left corner for 3. That one's no good. Cashman is bumped and fouled as he tried to go up for the board. And I think this is going to go against Noah Starkey.
Yeah, he did not have position on Bryce Cashman, and he did push him in the way.
That's their 3rd personal foul. So Cashman to the free throw line. Cashman tonight, 3 of 4 at the foul line, 7 points. They get 8 as he's 4 for 5. Second free throw upcoming from Cashman. And that one rattles around the rim and falls in. Northwestern now 5-0 run. Rangers are back within 11 here as Jack Peck will sit. Now Trayvon Andres will check in. Bryshawn Bryant will exit. This is a very important next 2 minutes for Northwestern. Get this thing under single digits. Give yourselves a shot after that final media timeout.
A stop and a score for the Rangers can get this into single digits, like you said.
Johnson to Hicks. Hicks has it left wing, guarded by Swain. Now back to Spate, 15 to shoot. Spate looking for a screen from Starkey. Actually dribbles all the way in between them, goes for the layup. Are you kidding me, Micah Spate?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Trayvon Andrews is doing there. He only has 1 foul. Go straight up. You're 6'8". He's barely 6 foot. Go at him.
My, folks, if you're watching on the YouTube on that one, you saw the speed from Spade as Jones with the floater in the paint. He knocks it down. Nice answer from A.J. Jones.
A.J. Jones with 14 points has really kept the Rangers in the game in the second half.
He has. Jones 4 of 10 from the field. 4 for 4 from from the free throw line. Still an 11-point game. 5:05 to play in the second half. Right wing now to Spate. Guarded by Jones. Spate gets a screen from Starkey. Dribbles to the right around Starkey. Kicks it out to Charles. Right baseline jumper. That one's left short. Into the hands of Spate. His turnaround shot is good as he spun in the air and threw it up off the glass. Count the basket and he's fouled.
Out of control there. You probably don't want to call that. I mean, not a lot of contact as well.
I got nothing for that one, folks, if you saw it. Micah Spade all of a sudden has got 14. After not doing a whole lot in the first half, he had just 4. Spade again as he completes the three-point play. He's got 11 here in half number 2, and it's a 14-point game. No, my apologies. Spade with 13 now. He's got 9 in the second half. None more important than the last two.
No, he's really taken over in the last couple minutes.
Cashman, bounce pass inside Andres. Back to Cashman. Cashman will float the long three, and he banks it in from the top of the key. Bryce Cashman, are you kidding me?
He's just doing a little bit of everything. He's inside, he's outside, he's shooting free throws well. Wow, Bryce Cashman, incredible game right now.
72-61, 11-point game. I don't know if that's the ideal shot, but by God, we'll take it.
I know Coach Ballhawk's probably saying that was not in the scouting report.
That's exactly right. Starkey goes to the rim. He misses the in-close shot. Swain's got it. Rangers opportunity here to get it into single digits. Jones stops, pops, no good. Cashman pulls down the board, goes back up, and he just threw that one up off the glass too strong.
Yeah, you just got to see him come down and control the ball. He had plenty of time.
Missed opportunity there for the Rangers. Under 4 to go. Johnson, bounce pass to Charles. Has it near side. They dump it inside to Starkey, and we get a whistle, and I think Bryce Cashman just fouled out.
That's the weakest foul I've seen called. He is fighting for position. He's not holding it. It's a terrible call by the referee right there.
We'll go to the under 4 timeout, and Noah Starkey will be at the foul line when we're back as Bryce Cashman has just fouled out. 3:45 to go, half number 2 from Alva. 72-61. Southern Nazarene leads Northwestern. This is Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. For new lighting options and new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Is your flooring boring and outdated? Then you need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all. Hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color, pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet, where we put quality first.
Here we go, folks. 3:45 to go after our final media timeout. Noah Starkey will be at the free throw line shooting 2 as it's 72-61. Rangers have climbed and kind of clawed their way back into this one, and we'll see if they can get this thing under single digits. Starkey tonight has been pretty good from the foul line. He's 4 of 4. He's got 12 points and 11 boards.
Yeah, great game from Noah Starkey.
Free throw from Starkey. First one is up, and he got it. Big man can shoot it. I don't know where the 65% came from. Again, folks, coming into this one, he was 21 of 32. That or he just really likes playing in this gym. And he got them both. Starkey now with 14 at 74-61. 3:40 to go. Trayvon Andres has it right wing, picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Bryant, right wing. Bryant guarded by Starkey. Goes right by him. He's bumped and fouled, and we get a whistle, and I believe the foul will be on the floor before the shot. Starkey now with 4, as we'll see Brady Mulkey check in for him.
Jonathan Dunn, number 25, coming back in as well.
And bold strategy.
Cotton.
Bryant to the free throw line, and that one pinballs out. Rangers were 19 of 22 before that. As we see Stevens and Noah Starkey exit, Mulkey and Dunn will come in. So Bryce-Sean Bryant back to the free throw line, where he's 0 of 1 tonight, does have 4 points and 6 boards. Bryant got that one. 12-point game. Rangers trail 74-62, 3:28 to go.
Rangers right now just can't get those consecutive stops in a row to get into those that single-digit lead. They just can't cut into it right now.
Johnson has it to Spate, top of the key. Spate looking for Dunn, has it left corner. Pump fakes. Spate dribbles to the left wing. Now cross-court pass to Johnson. They swing it around. Spate right wing. Top of the key, Brady Mulkey. He fires. Top of the key three, and not even close. That was a brick. And then Jonathan Dunn shot it, swatted out of bounds. It'll stay with Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, not a good shot there from number 34, Mulkey. Probably, maybe just like, hey, I'm in the game. I want to shoot right now.
Now, that was one of those that I know he was open, but Mulkey on the season, in fact, folks, that was his first three-point attempt, and it was not a good one.
And it was very apparent that it was his first three-point shot.
1 second to go. Inbounds pass, Spate, long jumper, and he hit it from the left baseline. Are you freaking kidding me? Unreal.
Micah Spate's not only having a great second half, he's having a great last 10 minutes of the game. He really hasn't been a part of this game until the last 10 minutes.
Micah Spate has been unbelievable lately. Andres for the three. That one's no good off the back iron. Peck tries to tip this one in from behind. They're going to get a whistle and a foul, and we'll go back the other way. I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm Adam Bohawk, I'm giving the game ball to Micah Spate.
Yeah, he has been... this second half, the Rangers just can't keep him in control. Now he's leading them in scoring with 15 points.
He is. And again, folks, Spate at halftime was just 1 of 3, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc, 2 for 2 from the foul line, and had 4 points. Now you look at his line, he's got 5 assists, 1 turnover, as Dunn misses the free throw off the right. This is Dunn's first trip there this evening. He was an 88% foul shooter before that.
Yeah, Jonathan Dunn, great free throw shooter, but he's just probably off his game right now. He just hasn't gotten a rhythm at all.
Second free throw, he missed them both. Peck pulls down the board. Rangers within 14. Peck speeds into the front court all the way in for the layup, and he left it short. Dunn comes back the other way with it. He'll pull it back out, has it near the right wing. Missed opportunity there for Northwestern to get within 12. Charles has it left wing. Drives, stops, kicks it back out to Spate. To Dunn. Ranger crowd into this one. Dunn. Out to Spate, left wing. Spate just inside the left wing. A jumper. That one spun out no good. Bryson Bryant pulls down the board. Rangers got to go quick. Jones into the front court. Spins away from the trouble. Kicks it out. Moore for 3. Got it from the left wing. Big shot for Moore. 76-65. 1:40 to go in half number 2. Spade will walk this one up. Rangers got to have a stop here.
Let's go, Rangers.
Spade. Double team. Cross court pass to Charles. Charles. Spin. Jump hook, and he got it. And then Coach Bohawk wants a timeout. It's now a 13-point game. We'll take it with him. Okay. 1:20 to go, half number 2, 78-65. Southern Nazarene leads Northwestern. This is Ranger basketball, brought to you by Holder Drug from the Pulse.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oil field supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
1:20 to go out of the timeout. It's 78-65 Southern Nazarene after the turnaround jump hook from Ashton Charles. And the Rangers, they've not let this one get out of hand tonight. 16 is the most they've trailed by, but Southern Nazarene has been able to keep them at bay most of the evening. Jones into the front court. Has it top of the key. Now pulls up, long-range jumper. That's a 2. That one's no good. Peck tries to tip it in. The tip is no good. Starkey pulls down the board, and he'll hand to Spate, and that probably will end up doing it. As Dunn will cross the half line, hand to Spate. Spate standing out here near the half line. We're under a minute to go. And they throw it inside to Starkey. It's stolen away by Bryson Bryant. First big mistake by Spate. Bryant drives all the way in, scores with the right hand off the glass, and it's 78-67. Rangers are going to have to foul here as Charles into the front court, and we get a whistle, and there's the foul as Ashton Charles will be at the free throw line.
Letting a lot of time run off right there. You might as well just foul immediately unless they know Charles is just not a great free throw shooter.
Well, Charles, in fact, is just 2 for 6 so far this year for 33%. First trip there tonight. And, of course, he rattles it home. They get 3 of 7 now as Charles hits that one.
So the theme of this game is that if you never really did anything before, you just can't miss anything.
That's exactly right. 79-67, Charles' second free throw, and that one spun out no good. And a lane violation against Northwestern. Charles will get a second free throw. Oh, my. Second free throw upcoming from Charles. This one is up, and he got it. 80-67. Jones into the front court. Has it top of the key. 35 seconds to go. Kicks it out to Bryshawn Bryant. Bryant drives all the way to the paint. Loses control of that one. That'll be a turnover and go back over to Southern Nazarene.
You just can't have those. I mean, 29 seconds left. You're down 13. You really got to execute. I mean, it's still tough to win, but you really can't have those turnovers late in the game.
And it does not look like Northwestern will foul as Spate will bring this one up. Micah Spate, tip of the cap to him in the second half. Hit some big shots for his team and, boy, helped them come in here to steal a big road victory for Southern Nazarene. Especially after the off night that Jonathan Dunn had. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is going to do it here in Alva. Northwestern falls in game number 2 to Southern Nazarene University. The number 5 ranked team in the country stays undefeated. They move to 7-0. Northwestern falls to 1-4 and 0-1 in Great American Conference play. Southern Nazarene 7-0 and 1-0 in Great American Conference play. 80-67 is your final. Southern Nazarene defeats Northwestern. We'll take a timeout. Our post-game wrap-up show begins after this. This is Ranger Basketball, brought to you by Older Drug from the Pulse.
The Rusty Bucket Floral Design offers one-of-a-kind arrangements for weddings, funerals, holidays, and all those special occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Stephanie Eaton at 327-3600 today.
And welcome back to our post-game wrap-up show. Going to turn things over now to Jacob Bogus, who's got head coach Sean Durden.
All right, Coach, first, just initially give me your thoughts of this game and just kind of what you take from it.
Southern Nazarene's good, and we knew we had a little bit of a fight ahead of us, but I thought we did some about half of our game plan. I thought we executed pretty well. The other half, I don't think we did. We were able to slow Dunn down tonight, who's their leading scorer. We were trying to make a couple other guys beat us, trying to slow Starkey down, but I thought they got loose, and then I thought this game would come down to turnovers, and then we needed to make shots. Yeah, so I thought we got some looks, but we didn't make shots.
I mean, the turnovers were close. They had 12, 2 above their season average. We had 15, so it's kind of a wash there. But, I mean, the one big thing that we take away from it is that you just see that Dunn does score 8 points, but you have those guys that you necessarily don't have to game plan for that kind of chip in 3, 6, 9 here that necessarily haven't scored that much this season.
No, yeah, and again, they got a big 3, and we wanted to try and take away two of those threes and make the other guys beat us. And I thought Stevens had a good game. He shot the ball well this year. he made some shots, but I really thought it still was going to come down to turnovers. We got to the foul line as much as we needed to. I thought we won the glass, but I think it just came down to not making shots.
Yeah. Bright spots for us. We thought Bryce Cashman had a great game, kind of got into foul trouble there at the end of the game. But, started off the game very well, 2 for 2 from the field, shooting free throws, hits a random 3. Didn't know he could shoot those. We were very surprised he hit that. 4 rebounds. I thought that was probably his best game that he's played all year.
By far. And I hate to say by far, but yes, it's the best game he's played all year. And, coming off of being, not playing for the last 2 years, I think we just got to keep finding ways to incorporate him. He can do a lot more than what he's been able to do, but we're trying to take a few baby steps with just getting him going. But his energy, his length, he can shoot the ball. We don't want him doing it a lot, but he can shoot the ball, and he's a presence. And so I thought we did some really good things. So actually, I'm excited about some things based off of how we played in some previous games. But then we did some good things against the number 5 team, and that's not enough.
Yeah, and the one thing about the number 5 team, they're the number 5 team in the country for a reason. They're just so seasoned, and they got veterans all over the place, and then they also just have talent just oozing out of every single one of their players. But we also have that talent. It's just necessarily we haven't got to play together like they have, and it's just a huge factor for them in terms of winning.
Well, I got to help us. We've done some things different with our offense, and so that doesn't help with consistency. And so we got 3 games in 6 days, so it's not like we got a lot of time. I got to keep the energy and the effort up. We can win with that moving forward on Saturday, and then just keep staying on top of running our offense, knowing where our looks are going to come from, getting the ball to guys we need to make shots and give them a chance to make it.
Of course, the Fighting Bison come in here on Saturday. Just kind of give us a little preview of that for what you guys think is coming up.
New coach, new system, scoring. They lead the league in scoring. I think they're averaging over 90 points a game. They don't have a winning record with that, but that doesn't say. They're playing hard. They're getting points up, and we're going to have a short memory and come in here and play defense because they're really, really scoring the ball. So.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. Tough loss tonight. Can't wait to see you guys on Saturday.
Yes, thanks, Ranger Nation. Right, Rangers, right.
And we're going to take one final timeout. We'll come back and we'll have final statistics, which is brought to you by McDermott and Associates Insurance.